Ladies and gentlemen, Caravan fans, welcome back to the main gym here at Mount Carmel High School. Marty, usually we're here on a Tuesday or Friday night, but right now it's about 6:30 on a Saturday, and that's for good reason. These guys are not driving from just a few minutes away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're taking on the Huskies from St. Joseph High School in South Bend, Indiana. So these guys busted over earlier today. If you were watching that sophomore game, it tipped off at 4, and then now, 2.5 hours later, these varsity guys are suiting up to play the Caravan. So, Marty, it's been a long day for them. We've kind of got the upper hand here as far as, environment, being comfortable is. So we're in a good spot, especially after the past week we've had, bouncing back from 2 losses to Loyola and St. Lawrence.
Yeah, the team's on a 4-game winning streak, kind of back on track with what we wanted. The St. Joe's team also on a 4-game winning streak. They're sitting at 16-2, Caravan at 22-5. We're ending we're getting towards the end of the season, and this is one of these big games that give us an opportunity to, show a lot of people what we're all about. We saw that bigger game against DePaul College Prep. That was probably our biggest game we played yet, and we didn't fulfill. Yeah. This is another opportunity in front of a big crowd. We're competing here with the U. There's going to be a lot of people watching. Now, hopefully we got a lot on here. It's just a great opportunity to showcase.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. This is, we don't really play a lot of out-of-state opponents that often. Last year we had a couple, like Vashon and things like that, but this is kind of a unique thing for Mount Carmel basketball. Usually we're playing guys from the south side of Chicago, local teams, so this is just a little bit different.
Yeah, and I mean, folks, looking at this St. Joe's team, just like us, they went down to their respective 3A state championship game and lost. So these teams are very similar in terms of a previous season and kind of bouncing back with, trying to get back down there again and take the chip home instead of with the loss.
Right,
so.
right. So there's a lot riding at this time of year for both teams because playoffs are coming up soon. Everybody wants to do well. In order to do well in the playoffs, you got to have some guys that are coming off the bench, right? Those starters, everybody's got to be locked in. We talk about a guy that's locked in for Mount Carmel right now. It's Kyle Chevalier, that's for sure. Number 11 for the Brown and White. He had 15 points on senior night Thursday against Urbana. Overall, an incredible performance, but that goes beyond Thursday, Marty.
Yeah.
He's been playing great ever since Dylan Fulbright got hurt in a game against St. Ignatius. The Caravan won by 31 points. However, Dylan has been out ever since that night.
Yeah, it's been great to see him step up, and this has been going on for the past month, but now that we can actually settle in on it, Kyle, I mean, he's been doing great, but last night, or Thursday night, 6 for 9 from the field, 3 for 3 from the three-point field goals. He's just been a great asset to the team and stepping up when we got guys that are out with injuries, and he's just a hard worker. He hustles, gets boards. It's just a great guard to have, and it's awesome to have him,
Yeah, obviously, we're going to have your guys like Cam and Grant doing a lot of the work, a lot of the scoring, but to have guys like Kyle, coming up right behind him and scoring 15 points on a Thursday night, that's awesome to have. It's great to have that up your sleeve. We've got plenty more guys to talk about tonight, but right now we've got prayer, national anthem, and starting lineups for both teams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Chicago Catholic League, MC Athletics, and Mount Carmel High, welcome to the Mount Carmel Convocation Center for tonight's matchup between the South Bend St. Joseph Huskies and your Mount Carmel Caravan. At this time, if you're able to, please rise. And gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we honor America, first with the pregame prayer, followed by the singing of our national anthem.
Let us remember that we are in the holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on this game we are about to play. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us to be aware of his presence throughout this game. Amen. Our Lady of Mount Carmel.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. Performing tonight's Star Spangled Banner, please welcome Amelia Papa John. Ladies and gentlemen, Amelia Papa John. Now, let's meet the starting lineups for the visiting South Bend St. Joseph Huskies. First, the sophomore point guard, number 10, Elijah King. Next, the junior shooting guard, number 12, Nick Shrewsbury. Next, the 6'4" senior shooting guard, number 20, Chase Konechny. Next, the junior point and shooting guard, number 22, Ethan Roseman. And finally, the 6'1" senior shooting guard and small forward, number 32, Rashawn Woods. The assistant coaches are Lee Ross Jr., Luke Fisher, Landon Booker, and Harold Swanigan, and the head coach for the Huskies, Eric Gaff. And now, get on your feet for the starting lineups for your Mount Carmel Caravan. First, the 6'2" junior point guard, number 2, Noah Mister. Next, the 6'3" senior shooting guard, number 3, Brett Betts. Next, the 6'3" senior shooting guard, number 5, Cameron Thomas. Next, the 5'10" senior shooting guard, number 11, Kyle Chevalier. And finally, the 6'6" senior small forward, number 44, Pete Jenkins. The manager is Matt Malloy. The assistant coach is Luke Rico. And the head coach of your Caravan, athletic director, Bill Seagrove.
All right, Marty. We're getting ready for some Saturday hoop action here. You know, these guys have traveled, quite from far away. They are no longer near the University of Notre Dame in that Golden Dome. They have stepped into the city of Chicago. and they're ready to play one of the best teams on not only the south side, but the entire city. Caravan are gearing up for a great playoff run. They're very hopeful about it. St. Joe is a great test in their way, right? How the Caravan respond to the Huskies tonight. I mean, it shows a lot about how we're going to do in the next coming weeks. Getting ready to go here. Jenkins going to go up for the tip, as well as number 12 from St. Joseph, Nick Shrewsbury. Chevalier comes down with it after Jenkins tips it. Mister going to start things off. Caravan with their first offensive possession of the game. Immediately from the elbow, Thomas shot no good. Rebound by the Huskies. That one picked up by number 20, Chase Konechny.
Now, Matt, it's normally a common phrase in basketball, but it's been a common trend for the Caravan in order to get off to a good lead and build it for a good win. We got to get off to a fast start.
Yes.
And we got to get some buckets to fall and some good defensive stops.
You talk about playing fast. St. Joseph loves doing so. See the Caravan, though, they take advantage of that missed shot by the Huskies, come back down. Chevalier doesn't get the 2, but he is fouled down low.
See, it's a great job by Kyle. I know it's a 3-on-1, but he's going to do whatever it takes to get a nice, easy shot there, and he's going to draw a foul, go to the free throw line.
We talked about him in the pregame for a good reason, Marty. I think most times when one of your 5 starters gets hurt, there's a lot of worry behind that. Who's going to step up? Who's going to take his spot, especially when it's a prolonged injury like Dylan has had. Kyle has fulfilled this role, to the best of his abilities. He's done incredible, during the month of January and now even into February as well. Makes both free throws, 100% from the line right now. First score of the game coming from Kyle. Now the Huskies will come back down to the other end. They're going to try to strike for the first time tonight as well. Konechny, there's nothing there. He's going to have to pass it back out. Now this 3. Shot no good. That one taken by Shrewsbury, but they get their own rebound, and the Huskies, that one denied as well. Down low, now the Caravan coming back the other way. It's Grant Best down the alley. Does he get the 2? No. Shot no good. This one comes free, and St. Joe picks it up.
Got good intensity going, but we need to get some more rebounds, Matt.
Konechny for 3. Shot just a little too much juice on that one, but now Cam Thomas on the other end. He'll take the mid-ranger.
I like the
in and
shot.
out, yeah. Good shot. Tries to pull up with it. Doesn't go, though. That one tipped out of bounds by Cam. Comes back down on defense after missing that shot. So stops the Huskies from scoring. We're a minute and a half in, and Marty, you can already tell this is going to be a fast one. A lot of this game is going to be played in transition. Unless this one is close late, I don't think they're going to be holding on to the ball that much. Konechny, shot no good. That's another missed three, his second one of the night. Noah Mister picks it up from Kyle. He's looking to step back. He does. Shot comes up a little short. Rebound. That one taken by Elijah King, the sophomore for St. Joe. Corner 3, he's wide open. Shrewsbury doesn't sink it. Rebound is up for grabs, though. Konechny picks it up and puts it in. 2-2, tie ball game.
Man, that's just a result of letting the offense get an offensive rebound. I know we like to do it a lot when we're on the offensive side and get some easy putbacks. Look at that, the pressure from St. Joe's comes to work, forcing a turnover.
Yeah, they're going to have to do that a lot. Marty, these guys are very aggressive on defense, very aggressive. They like to gamble a little bit, but not too much. One of their strongest qualities. You see them down in the paint, they're going to be going to work tonight. King for 2, doesn't get the mid-ranger. Noah Mister with the rebound, immediately starts sprinting for the other end. Doesn't get the layup. Stumbles a little bit on the rim. Now St. Joseph with an opportunity down low. Shrewsbury picks up the layup. Konechny, Shrewsbury, 2 guys who have scored so far for the Huskies. You're going to be seeing a lot of them tonight. Caravan, though, the only man who scored so far is Kyle Chevalier. They're trying to change that right now. Mister at the top, finds Kyle. Open a little bit, they close that gap up, though. Grant Best will take it. Hand off to Cam Thomas for 3. Shot no good. Hits the front of the rim, doesn't go in. Now the Huskies with an opportunity. Elijah King for the 3, shot no good. Shot it from the corner. Marty, that's 3 missed threes from the Huskies so far tonight. This game could be well out of reach, but Got to hit your shots. That one doesn't go either. Grant Best gets his own rebound, puts up a layup.
Oh.
That one doesn't go as well.
Got missed shots flying everywhere, Matt.
Shrewsbury goes up for it. Is
Oh.
hit while in the air. Loses his grip on the ball.
Yeah, Matt, take notice of Shrewsbury going up for the. That looked like a dunk attempt there. We saw a lot of these guys dunking in warm-up, and they're all pretty tall. So
These guys are very athletic, but like Coach Seagrove says, you know, being athletic will only take you so far. You got to be a good basketball player too, which a lot of these guys from both teams are tonight. It's no wonder that you picked up this one, Marty. That's, you know, I kept telling people, you're like, what is this St. Joe's team like? You know, should I tune in? Should I go to the game in person? I'm like, absolutely. It's going to be a great basketball game. These guys have been tuned in all season. Talking about being tuned in. Sinks the shot at the line. Free throw's good. Now it's a three-point game. The Caravan trying to close that gap. Best to Logan Wessel. First guy to sub in for MC.
There we
Keith
go.
Jenkins down low, gets two, and has an opportunity to get one more at the line.
now, see, Matt, that play there starts with Grant taking charge of the team. Excuse me, getting around the traps set up from the Huskies, which they do like to trap a lot. I mean, just great passing. Good job by Keith going up strong. That's what we need is physicality. That's what's going to get us some points in this game. I mean, shots are flying and a lot of missed shots in this first 4 minutes of the game, Matt.
A lot of missed shots, and, you know, those missed threes, I mean, Marty, I always look at that St. Ignatius game. Now it's a tie ball game at 5 apiece, but Marty, St. Ignatius, we were on fire. We came out of the gate, you know, sprinting, on fire. 15-0 run to start that one against the Wolfpack. We went on to win by 31 points. One of our best offensive games all season, just for that reason, was the fact that we hit a lot of our shots in the first 3 to 4 minutes of the game.
And look, it's rebounds like that from Keith that are going to carry momentum over.
Grant Best now, trying to get something. Layup's good. First score of the night for number 3, the captain. Now a 2-point lead.
It's one of the best parts about Grant Best's game is his ability to be a true guard at times, but also be almost a Russell Westbrook sort of threat and attack the rim without hesitation. And Matt, Grant here is 86% from the free throw line on the season, so see, look at him. He's already thinking about the next play with Coach Seagrove's on the sideline.
Cam will take a seat. Little break here at around the halfway point of the first quarter. A lot of time here. Grant's been standing at the line for a while. Here we go, though. That 3-point lead is not secured. It'll stay at 2. Konechny keeps his dribble there. He'll just stand right back up and keep going. He's guarded by Grant. Konechny trying to make something happen. There's Roseman for 2. Gets the mid-ranger.
Got to be
We're
more
back.
physical there, Matt, in order to stop that. It's a great play, though.
We're back to a tie game at 7. Grant hit a little bit while driving down the lane. Cam will come back in here.
So now that's an easy reach foul call to make, but those are the fouls that can add up. I mean, look, the Huskies already got 4 fouls in the quarter, so but that comes from Grant being physical and not being scared to go right up the middle.
Mister gonna throw it up. Grant to Keith, who's outside the arc. Down low to Cam. Makes a move and gets the layup. Great move there with the right hand. They take back the 2-point lead they just had moments ago. We're coming up on 3 minutes left in the first quarter. A lot of missed shots in the first 4 minutes, but they're starting to make a lot more of them, as I say that when the Huskies miss a 3 there. Now the Caravan coming back down. Cam's got it. Cross-court pass to Chevalier. Chevalier down low. Shot's not there, but how about for Grant? Sinks it. First team to break 10. 12-7, a 5-point lead. The Huskies trying to make something here. Keeping it a tight game is crucial for them. King, here we go. Big 3, doesn't go. Konechny now, they get the offensive rebound. That shot is no good either. still in bounds. Live ball, 3 for King. Shot's good. Nothing but net there for the sophomore.
You saw signs of good defense there. Keith getting a hand up on some of those shots, but that's why rebounds are so much more important.
Here we go. Cam Thomas pulls up, mid-ranger, sinks it. Marty, that might be, you know, one of the downsides to coming out with this full court press. The Huskies have already forced 1 turnover with it. However, on the other end of things, you can also get opportunities like that for the Caravan where you have some uncontested layups, uncontested mid-range shots. That's just ball movement. Perfect ball movement by the Huskies. Gets them 2 points. Yeah.
Same thing though. You gotta get the rebounds. Letting up offensive rebounds are what's gonna kill you.
Yeah. Wide open down low, so they pick up 2. How about Thomas for 3? Shot no good. A little bit to the left. It's the front rim. There we go, making some substitutions. Roseman will come back into the game. Shrewsbury will take a seat. George Gray gonna step in. Noah Mister gonna step out. 1.5 left in the first. This one not out of reach for either team though. The largest lead anybody has had is 5 points by MC, but that was just broken by the Huskies moments ago. 2-point lead, can they make it more? Grant Best down low, gets the 2.
It's like an isolation just from the back end there.
King gonna go back to Roseman. Konieczny, here we go, King for 3. I mean, he's the only Huskies player that's made one, but misses another right there. Still a 4-point lead. 60 seconds left to go in the first, Marty. Cam Thomas. And the jab, they might take off some time here, you never know. Grant Best. George Gray on the left wing, down the alley. Doesn't get it. Driving to the hoop. It's gonna be crucial for a lot of these guys that are subbing in for MC here, Mark. When you take a look at it, a lot of the threes that are shot are from, you know, our main scorers. There we go, main scorers for Huskies. There's a travel, but down low, that's number 32, Brashawn Woods, 6'1" senior power forward.
That's a break on our half. I mean, that should have been an easy 2 for the Huskies, but the Huskies are, I mean, like a lot of our opponents, they're finding easy gaps in the paint.
Here we go. Chevalier, corner 3, tipped out of bounds. They keep it in though, live ball. Kyle throws up another shot. And we'll stay here. I mean, a good heads up play, but it ends up back in the hands of Kyle. Those 2 missed shots there, they're gonna try to make one here. Don't wanna go it down to the other end of the court at the end of the quarter with, you know, nothing to talk about here. Grant Best gets it, there you go. Quick and easy. Now this is the biggest lead anybody's had, which is a pretty good look with only there being 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant Best playing very aggressive. This will be the last shot no matter what. Roseman doesn't get it. Marty, we'll take you back up to the track here, you know, just talking about starting off hot and how that is always one of our biggest keys to the game, no matter who we're playing, you know, time of the season. And it's so important. I brought up that Ignatius game earlier. You know, we started off 15-0, incredible. Ended up with a huge win, biggest one of the season, right? You know, coming out of the first quarter here, though, if the Huskies come back and get it back down to 1-2, that could be kind of a repetition of when we played St. Lawrence, which is the last thing we want.
Yeah.
What are some things you can do on offense to be really consistent in ways like that, starting off hot?
Well, what I like right now is we're continuing to attack the boards. I think our first 9 points were all points in the paint. And that comes from guys like Grant, Cam, those 2. They're just about 6'2", 6'3", each of them, but they're still going to go up strong like they're 6'4", 6'5". Keith's starting to do that more. But I mean, it starts with rebounds, man. Yeah. It's like the thing that's bothering me the most with watching our defense is just letting up simple rebounds. All it takes is everybody boxes out, and you go up strong, grab the rebound, and go.
Yeah.
So it starts with that. If we can get that going, get some fast breaks, I think we'll be good with
Right.
Cam and Grant leading the charge. So
Right.
yeah.
Grant Best averages, the most rebounds per game out of anybody on the team, despite being, our truest guard. He is a very well-rounded player, though. So I agree with you, Mart. Rebounds are key. When we come back in roughly a minute here, the Caravan will have an 18-12 lead over the Huskies, who traveled all the way from South Bend, Indiana, to play this non-conference game. Folks, well, we'll remind you, the U is here, so we've got some longer timeouts, Marty. These TV timeouts will eat away a lot of the time. But on the other hand, coming up real soon, one of my favorite sports events of the year, the Masters. I love sitting on the couch with Mike Malloy, my dad, watching it. Hopefully watching one of our guys win, one of the guys we have money on. But talking about money, $100 per raffle ticket for the Masters. That gets you 2 4-day passes. You'll head down to Augusta this April 10th to the 13th. That includes hotel accommodations. Marty, it's going to be a great time. $100 can get you this incredible, rare experience, once in a lifetime. Yeah.
I might have to put in a ticket for my father and myself. I mean, that's a caddy loops money away from a chance at going to the Masters. So
Absolutely, yeah. All right, we'll take you back down to the court now. Just call our advancement office. We'll direct you to, the right person if you want to buy some of those raffle tickets. Like I said, $100 a piece gets you two 4-day passes to the Masters in Augusta, Georgia. We're back here in Chicago, Illinois, though, where the Huskies had to travel all the way to. Not the longest bus ride, but they're doing pretty well for themselves, even though, it's not a 5-minute trip to your local high school. 18-14 after that layup by St. Joe. Now the Caravan trying to keep things going here on offense, as they did in the latter half of the first quarter. Thomas has got it right now. Hits Noah Mister on the handoff. Goes left after faking right. Chevalier down low. Tries to pass it to Keith, but it's just not there. Traffic on the block. The Huskies now with an opportunity. Things slowed down a little bit. King comes off the screen. Roseman picks it up. No pass. Decides to hit Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury misses the 3. Konechki comes down with the offensive rebound. He'll go up for 2. Doesn't get it, but there's a foul on the floor.
yeah, it's another sequence of plays where our opponent gets a shot up and an offensive rebound and then leads to point opportunities. So it's tough.
Rebounds are going to be so key for this game, Marty. One, because of the amount of missed shots we've seen so far, but also rebounds are key because a lot of this game is going to be played, at full speed. We're not slowing down at any point, so the more shot opportunities you can create, that's when you can kind of get into these situations where the Caravan just had a 6-point lead. Now they lost it. It's back down to 3. You get an offensive rebound down here. If we do miss a shot, then that's perfect, right? It keeps that momentum going for us. Cam Thomas misses that shot. There you go. Like I said, offensive rebound for Chevalier. Mister has it again. He'll reset his offense at the logo. Shot doesn't come immediately, but Grant, he'll have to work to get another man open. Chevalier, ball eventually finds the hands of Noah Mister. Noah driving to the hoop, reverse layup, gets it. So an offensive rebound turns into a 5-point lead with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
And
The Huskies now trying to make something happen.
There's
Yeah.
another rebound, but here we go. Grant's got us.
Grant hits Noah. Now on the fast break, he might slow things down here. No, driving to the hoop, mid-ranger. Doesn't get the shot. Keith, excuse
Damn.
me, that's Cam down low. Gets the putback off of Noah's missed shot. 7-point lead, 22-15.
Yeah, Cam's usually our guy that leads the team in putbacks per game, and it comes with those great offensive rebounds, which are tough to get sometimes.
Elijah King for 3. Shot in and out.
Another one.
Here we go. Chevalier now. This will be an odd man situation. Thomas puts up, gets it. Timeout called by Coach Seagroves. So, Marty, we keep talking about it. Rebounds, rebounds, rebounds. We'll take a little break here. Score right now 24-15, 5.5 minutes left to go in the first half. All right, Marty, the Huskies going to start off here, coming back from that break. I got to get used to these TV timeouts, man. Longer than expected. That only gives these guys more time to talk a little bit more during the timeouts. Elijah King, corner 3, comes out of the break. Marty, I mean, Elijah King, on paper, he's their best shooter this game, but a whole lot of missed shots, but a lot of offensive rebounds, too, for St. Joseph. And that has led them to more shot opportunities, right? They might miss a 3, but offensive rebound might turn into a layup down low. So, gotta stop that if you're, on defense for MC. Gotta get rid of those opportunities that the Huskies keep having. Now, though, the brown and white on offense. Noah Mister driving to the hoop, loses the ball, comes free. Elijah King picks it up on a fast break, hits Roseman in transition. Yeah.
Just great transition. Get a board, get the fast break going. It's a great job there by Ethan Roseman. I mean, you want tough defense, but that's just one of those tough shots where you need a foul to stop them. In this case, it's a bucket and a free throw.
Now we're back to a 3-point game. Like I said, Marty, there's a lot of fluctuation here. You're going by, hey, we're up 8 to, oh my God, what happened? We're only up by 1 now. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight if things continue to, go the way they are right now. There's another layup. 24-23. That's Shrewsbury picks up the 2.
Another
Mister.
quick transition, Matt. Yeah.
You can tell they watch film. That's a great job by Noah, getting to his spot on that full court press. They missed the shot, but still you gotta get there in time. Grant Best will pick up the rebound. Okay, the Huskies are gonna back off. They'll let Mister walk it up, but
They almost use that full court press like on and off, Matt.
yeah,
And it works at times.
it does. I mean, we've seen him force a couple turnovers already. One early on in the first. Grant Best comes off the screen. Here's Thomas for 3. Shot no good. A little too much power on it. Now Elijah King hits Roseman. Roseman to the hoop. Big pass to the corner. Shrewsbury doesn't got it. Best
Good job
keeps
by
it in.
Grant.
Chevalier to Mister. Now on a fast break. throws it up in the air. Thomas working hard down low, doesn't get the layup, but he will head to the line after this foul is called on Elijah King.
I like it. I like it by Noah almost just chucking it up to Cam, but Cam's that type of guy. He can work in the paint. I mean, Matt, we talked about it earlier. When he's in the paint, it's almost like he's like a 6'8" forward. He's strong. Yeah, Matt Cam, 71% from the free throw line. He's another one of our reliable free throw shooters.
For sure, yeah.
We got our guy Claude coming in, number 50, along with Logan Wessel.
Student section got a little excited for Puma. See him in action. Keith will take a break, but I like how you were talking about him earlier. We got the guys that are able to rebound. Just got to start doing it right now. Cam sinks both free throws. We're back to a three-point game. First half, we're in the home run stretch of it. The Huskies, they would love to walk into the locker room at halftime with a lead over the Caravan. They turned that one over though, so no shot on that opportunity there, that possession. Mister now. Yeah, Marty, they're kind of coming off of this full court press a little bit more. Perhaps it's because the game got a little tighter, a little closer, but we're going to continue to see them do that. Mister, top of the key, hits Thomas. Cam, just nothing there. He's going to have to move. Hand off to Noah. He's just going to shoot it, sinks it as well. I like it. Looked for the pass, wasn't there, decided to go for the shot, makes it a 6-point game. Here we go, number 42, Braylon White. This is the guy St. Joseph puts in, 6th, 7th man, but nothing there. Thomas now. Stops down low, gets the two-pointer. Love to see it, Mark. Went from 24 to 23 now. Pick up, a couple more buckets there, and now it's 31 to 23. Big three there from Elijah King. Misses it. Rebound by Puma.
Board. That's what we need. Great boards by Claude there. Now, folks, take notice. Offense, we're still trying to figure it out with having Claude there in the middle. See, Grant kind of just going around him there and taking a mid-range. But if that's what's going to work, then that's what's going to work.
Yeah. It's different from having Keith out there as your big man. We'll take a break right here. They call timeout. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. The score right now, 33 to 23, a 10-point lead for MC. All right, the Huskies come out of this timeout with the ball again. Caravan have 2 fouls, the Huskies have 1, so no worry there. But I think the worry for the Huskies right now is stopping the Caravan from this hot streak they're on. 9-0. They're on a 9-0 run in the past minute or so, maybe a little bit more than that. The Caravan can stop St. Joseph from scoring again right here. Some great consistency we're seeing late in the second quarter. Shrewsbury for 2.
Oh.
Puma goes up. Yeah, Shrewsbury will head to the line. Marty, we talked about it a little bit on Thursday when we saw the Caravan take on the Tigers from Urbana for senior night. But Puma, he hasn't played organized basketball in quite a while. He's still stepping back into it. So you might see a couple fouls coming from him a little more often. He's got to step into that a little bit more. He had 4 fouls on Tuesday against St. Francis, most of them being on the offensive side of the court.
We're seeing signs of it, though, with him getting rebounds, which is something we need right now in order to just prevent more opportunities, Matt, because that's what kills you is it's almost like giving up a free opportunity because the defense you're supposed to get the rebound. I mean, talking about probability here, but
We'll bring it back up to the court. Yeah, talk about probability. I know what you were about to say. You know, if you don't get as many rebounds, you're probably not going to shoot the ball as often as you would if
Yeah.
you know one thing leads to another. It's all a domino effect at the end of the day, right? You do the dirty work on defense, then things will be easier on offense. Right now, though, the Caravan have proved that by taking advantage. Those free throws broke that 9-0 run, but the fact that we went on a 9-0 run, we kind of fixed that rebound issue a little bit more.
yeah, and this our offense is kind of working its spurts right now. We're seeing droughts of missed shots, but what's really our points are really coming off of quick transition and just being physical down low. I mean,
Yeah.
Grant had a couple mid-range and a couple, or probably more than a couple, just shots in the paint. Cam's had a couple mid-range, same thing, points in the paint. Let's just I think if we just keep pushing the paint, maybe the three-pointers will open up and we'll take it back to the court.
Yeah.
We already saw Noah get a 3. Grant's got a 3. It's just good variability to kind of mess with the Husky defense.
We're trying to. All right, Caravan have the ball. Mister on the right wing. Got the logo. Finds Cam Thomas for 3. Shot comes up short. Konechny with the rebound. On the fast break, it's Roseman. He's going to throw up one. Mid-ranger kind of shot it late. I think he was looking for a pass down low there, Mark. Hesitated a little bit with the ball. Now we're going to go the other way after a jump ball. Ended up being positive for the Caravan. We're under 60 seconds, a minute left to go here in the first half. I think the Caravan can just stay consistent right here. They'll head into the locker room with a lead. Best hits Mister. Marty, something we haven't talked about yet is these Huskies love trapping. Like they love trapping guys on defense. We've seen it a lot so far, but you want to stay away from that sideline if you're Noah Mister or Grant Best with the ball, up top near the wings. They're going to trap you. They're not going to foul you. They're going to be, aggressively trapping you, pinning you, trying to make it so you just have no vision to where that ball is going to go when you pass it. Puma down low. Maybe he can do something for us.
There we
He does.
go.
A reverse layup with the left hand. Under 10 seconds to go. We're back to a 10-point lead. Konechny going to put up a shot. Could be the last of the quarter. It will be. Caravan are going to head into this halftime. The lead 35-25. When we come back, the Huskies going to have to do some work if they want to bring it back to that tight, 1-2 point game it was earlier on in the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mount Carmel High School. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty eventful night so far. The Caravan currently have a 10-point lead over the Huskies, who traveled all the way from South Bend, Indiana, coming from St. Joseph High School. Marty, I think the most said word on this broadcast has been rebound.
Yeah.
The word rebound. Rebounding has been huge for both teams tonight. Offensive rebounds for the Huskies has allowed them to get a lot more shot opportunities and keep this a close game. Caravan just pulled away, though. They have a pretty big lead over them right now because they were able to stop the Huskies from getting offensive rebounds. We're heading right into the second half here, Marty. What are some things the Caravan have got to do if they want to come out of this one with a W?
Well, the thing with the Huskies is they've had a lot of good shot attempts, and same with the Caravan, but the shots have just not been falling. Don't be surprised if the Huskies come out here just flaming, shooting a lot of shots and making them. And I mean, the same could happen with us, but it's going to start with tougher defense, which has got to be a lot tighter than how it is in the first half.
Yeah.
And just keep going on offense. I think the offense is good. Shots will come. So, yeah.
First quarter was very up and down. The second quarter, Caravan had a 9-0 run for about 2 or so minutes there. We were able to pull away. We'll be coming back here. We'll be interested to see who comes in for some subs. We've seen Puma, we've seen George Gray, some Logan Bussell action, but maybe some other guys will get in there, help out, pull out this non-conference W. It's going to be awesome. Just a minute there, folks. We'll actually be coming back in a couple more minutes here, but please stay tuned. We've got a great second half. A lot of action coming up between the Huskies and the Caravan. All right, folks, we're back here. Took us some time, but the second half starting up right now. Elijah King going to get things going here for the Huskies. They're down by 10 right now, but they have proved, earlier in the game that they can come back from a deficit like this. Roseman, there's nothing down low. Come back, drives again, gets the reverse. With the right, 2 points, 35-27.
Yeah, Matt Roseman almost lulled Keith asleep, and then the secondary helped kind of turn their back, and that's when he took advantage of getting that layup.
That's a huge pass to Noah Mister. Ball comes loose. Cam Thomas picks it up. He's down low at the block. Pass back out to the corner. Chevalier hits best. Things slow down a little bit. The Husky defense doing a nice job there. No, Noah Mister finds Thomas. Keith working down low. Post move is no good.
Matt, that was happening the entire first half. I swear, we've had so many shots that have been so close to going in. That's what I was talking about. Those shots, they're gonna fall.
Yeah, eventually. Konitschke travels there. So now it'll be Caravan ball again. Catch a little break. We come with that aggression though. Cam running all over the place to get it past the half court line. Eventually does. They'll kind of reset the offense with Noah here. They're calling 50. You always love to see that with your starters. Here comes Cam, mid-ranger, hits it.
Man. Mid-range Cam right there. Nothing new.
I mean, just really not hesitant at all. He just comes up, immediately knows he's going to be shooting it. You got to watch where his eyes go, too. It's almost like he's faking out the defender, like he's going to pass the ball. Konitschke there. Huskies get a little lucky there.
Yeah, they just like to use the trap, and there it goes. There's another turnover.
I don't really know if it's luck anymore. 2 turnovers back-to-back, which means Konitschke picks up 4 quick points.
They're going to keep doing it, yeah. This is where you take advantage of the trap. You got to go. Can't stop.
Coast to coast, Cam takes it for 2. Back to an 8-point lead. Turnovers like that, though, Marty, I mean, you got to minimize mistakes like that, especially when you have a decent lead. King at the top of the key finds Roseman. Down low, Konitschke. Ball comes loose, picks it up again. Coming from the left wing, Roseman with the layup. Really not that contested. Okay, yeah, ref timeout. I was wondering. Yeah. He made the signal there, so I was wondering what happened. All right, Konitschke will step out for a little bit here. Caravan guys I don't think they knew right away what was happening. All right, well, Marty, I mean, well, we have the time. 5.5 minutes to go in the third here. When we started 2.5 minutes ago with the quarter, you know, it was a 10-point game. Now it's a 6-point game. Marty, you were the one that said it. You know, do not be shocked if this comes down. Hey, it's a 1-point game again. What just happened? Now it's tied. That's just how things go in a big stake environments like this. The Huskies only have 2 losses on the season. The Caravan have 6. And those 2 losses for the Huskies, I mean, they weren't blowouts at all. They were close games. That 3 is missed by Noah. Gets the ball from Keith, though. Now Kyle in the corner. Shot's not there, but the pass is.
There we go.
What an assist by the senior guard, number 11. An even better layup by the big man down low, Keith Jenkins, number 44.
And Keith's having a night tonight. He's getting a lot of points. Need some rebounds there, too.
Keith does a great job again down low on defense this time. The Huskies get a rebound. Now they might get another opportunity as well. Woods finds a man in the corner.
Here we go.
Ball turned over. Got to pick up the speed here. Here comes Grant Bess. He's got to watch out behind him. Layup, a little too much power. Now another fast break. Still in transition here. Elijah King.
That's a good foul call there. But yeah, Matt, again, another layup just missing. It's been happening the entire night. Guys like Grant and Cam going up strong for a layup and just barely misses.
Konechny comes back in, some tape on his hand. There we go. Doesn't take the 3. Oh, step back for Shrewsbury. Hits it. Cam closed that one out. Shrewsbury got the better of him. Noah Mister now down the sideline. Drive into the hoop. Trying to get a layup. Does.
There we go.
Great response there. That one almost stolen. Grant almost just ran into Kenny McReynolds on the sideline there. He stopped himself, though, before he flipped over the table. Jeez.
That would have been pretty cool if he went.
Yeah. You know, the one game the U is here.
You know, maybe
Grant ends up sprinting over.
Maybe Grant wipes out their setup and, you know, all the viewers come and watch our broadcast. You know, maybe Grant was trying to save us.
maybe a little bit. Kenny looks fine. Yep. All right. That one doesn't go. Caravan have got it. Chevalier to Thomas. Guarded by Shrewsbury. Best on the wing. Thomas not going to shoot the three. He'll take the mid-range, though.
There we go.
Very consistent with those type of shots, Marty. You and I talked earlier in the season about how everybody has an X factor. Excuse me. That is Cam's X factor, no doubt. That one, Noah's foot on the line there, so it'll be Husky ball.
And Matt, it's probably for the better that Noah stepped out there. If he stayed in bounds and completed that turnover, I consider that a turnover there. It's an easy two, so.
Yeah. Caravan are keeping their distance from the Huskies score-wise, but aggression-wise, this is still a very close game. All right, another foul called. Caravan pick up team's second on the quarter. 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go though in the third though, so I don't think bonus will be a worry. It could be in the fourth though. Guys might start playing a little more aggressive than they have been. Welcome to Chicago. What else can I say? Elijah King at the line. Misses the first one. Sinks the second though.
Hey,
Yeah,
here's that full court press, Matt. But
I mean,
this one's kind of, it's like a 1-2-2.
Yeah, that one was a little different. Caravan are able to get past it. Cam is fouled down low. Shot no good.
Yeah, but look at that. 3 seconds ago, you're trying to figure out how do I get past this press, and 3 seconds later, you got Cam going up strong. I mean, I like that though. That's what we need. It's going up strong in the paint, creating free throw attempts.
Yeah, and I think now we're kind of playing smart basketball. Not a lot of threes from the Caravan. We're just going to the hoop. So, you know, that's typically what you should do when you have a lead like this. Logan Wessel is in there. Mister as well in the backcourt. Caravan come out with a press of their own. It's really just Cam kind of running back and forth there. Konechny and Roseman work to get the ball, but here's King down low. Off the glass, it's no good. Now a fast break for the Caravan. Yeah, Cam is going to have to back away. Shrewsbury's there to stop him. Mister on the right wing tells Keith to get out of the lane because he was trying to go down low there. Now another fast break. Roseman. Woods gets the layup. First time he's scored tonight. It's number 32, the senior power forward. Wessel back to Best. There's Keith down there. Grant wants it though. No shot. Okay. Foul on the floor. We'll take it anyway. Mister will inbound it here. Wessel guarded in the corner by Roseman. Kind of runs to find a pass. Cam's open though. How about it?
There we go.
Gets the 2 points.
Continuing to put up twos and twos and twos. I like it, getting points in the paint. We talked about it on Thursday. Find that groove and stick with it. That's what we're doing here.
That's Grant's second personal foul. I mean, Marty, you talk about finding a groove. I mean, what would the game look like right now if that 9-0 run didn't happen? You know, I'll keep bringing it up, but this game would be a lot closer. So we found our groove for 2 to 3 minutes, and now that's affected the rest of the game. We locked in a little bit, you know. We stopped the Huskies from getting offensive rebounds, which meant we were able to go down to the other side of the court, get a couple more shots up, take a big lead, and now we are taking advantage of taking that big lead. A minute and a half left to go in the third. Mister's got it. The Huskies just came back from scoring that one, though. Wessel down the lane, doesn't get the 2. It's the back of the rim. Jenkins, though, with the putback. Yeah. Nice job by the big man down low.
Those putbacks, those are what?
You gotta.
Okay, there we go. We got a board. Nice pass.
There we go. In transition.
And a
Doesn't
foul.
get the bucket, but a foul is drawn. Yeah, Marty, I got to say, St. Joseph, they traveled pretty well. And those who did travel, though, I don't think agree with that no call. But you know what? I like it. It's a packed gym. Don't get those that often around here. All right, I know next Friday, the place is going to be people all, around this track.
Yeah.
It's going to be packed. Standing room only at one point, For right now, though, this is a very decent crowd, I got to say. Still a 10-point game. 1:10 left to go here. Thomas at the line. The lead expands. Roseman going to take it up. King to Konechny. Doesn't really have much on the left wing. Whew. How about the mid-range jumper there? With the tape on the right hand too. Still able to get it. That's a big pass. Mister down the lane. Gets the layup. Fast, and faster. Very quick game we got here. Here we go. Pull-up three for Konechny. Gets it after making the mid-ranger too. 5 quick points for number 20 from St. Joseph. 30 seconds left to go. Grant Best on the left wing, guarded by King. Makes a move, loses the ball. They're going to call a travel on that. Well, he ran into traffic, so not much you can do about that there.
Matt, the game speed's starting to pick up more and more. And I think it has to do with, these shots are just falling. We said it earlier, it's going to happen.
Yeah, these guys are, shooting percentages are a little more, they're floating a little bit more. A lot of missed shots in the first quarter. King for 3. That one misses 2. That's another offensive rebound. Marty, I don't think we've played, we'll take you back up to the track here, but Marty, I feel like every time the camera comes back up to the track, the first thing we want to talk about is how St. Joseph, they're great at, getting rebounds on the offensive side of the court, but I don't think the Caravan have played a team this season that, has gotten that many offensive rebounds, or we've let get that many offensive rebounds. It's insane, They'll miss a 3, and they know they're in the right place at the right time, got to be more aggressive down there for sure.
Yeah.
But, we talked about it at the beginning of the game in the pregame. St. Joseph is a great test. They're a great study guide for the playoffs. How are we going to play against these public, Catholic, whatever it may be, in a couple weeks from now? We're going to be playing teams we usually don't play every year.
Yeah.
What if we come along a team where their best attribute, their best quality is getting rebounds right after missing a 3 or 2? It's a tough look.
And that's why we got to just continue to be physical. Coach Seagroves is subbing in guys. Logan West is getting a lot of playing time tonight. Claude and Puma is getting in there. George Gray. But, just continuing to be physical. I think that's what's going to give us the opportunity to win this game. We probably had more points in the paint tonight than we have all season. And if it's working, it's working. Let's stick to it. So,
Yeah. Things look a lot different than they did last year, I'd say. Around this time last year, we were relying on that 3 a lot. Noah Mister was hot and other guys, but it's a different look. It's a completely different look. But also, we don't play St. Joseph that often. I'd say, I'll refer to it again. That 9-0 run was huge. If we didn't have that 9-0 run, it'd be a very close game right now. The Huskies might even have the lead. And they still have some time here to take one. When we come back to Caravan, they've got a 55-47 lead right now over the guys from Indiana. All right, we're back from the break, Marty. 8 minutes left to play here. Oh, well, we'll get started in a little bit. Coach Seagroves is talking to the ref about something.
It's about possession, maybe? I don't know.
I think so, yeah. Coach Seagroves, I think, was asking, you know, where they're starting with it. Yeah. So we're starting with the ball down here.
Yeah, this is like a, I mean, it seems like a sideline inbound sort of play. Like, we're already on our side of the court.
I think.
We had a pretty long TV timeout. I don't know why
I
it took
guess,
so
yeah,
long.
we're back, though. We're back. Cam Thomas immediately puts one.
Bam!
I don't know how he does. He was standing still for, 30 seconds. Immediately, just comes off of the elbow there. Puts up a nice mid-ranger. We're back to a 10-point lead. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Things just getting started here in the fourth quarter. The Huskies have got to make some shots now if they want this one to be tight again. At 3, though, not going to help them. Missed 3. Missed her at the top of the key. Step back.
Foul, yeah.
Hit his wrist a little there. So now the Huskies already have 1 foul. Depending on how things go here, Mart, in the later minutes, or should I say seconds of the game, they might want to have 5, Might want to have the ability to just foul the Caravan, send them to the line in the hopes of, getting a bucket right after.
Yep.
Noah sinks the first one. Looking to get a second.
Noah 68% from the free throw, excuse me. I wonder if you guys can hear that. Some crowd noise going on. We'll have to take a look after, Matt.
Yeah, I like it though. What are they calling? What are they? Oh, okay. Just throwing Logan in. I thought something else happened. Okay, 60-47, a 13-point lead now.
And Matt, Logan West is getting a lot of playing time tonight. I think it comes down to his defensive ability. There's an air ball.
Yeah, Logan playing a lot here. 6-man, first guy to sub in. Took Noah out. I mean, he's going to come right back in here, I guess. Grant Best at the top of the key. Hits Logan. There's no shot there. Have to work to get an open man. Cam Thomas. They're going to reverse it now. Wessel hits Best at the logo. And they're moving, but this defense from the Huskies is working pretty well. Kyle can only find Cam, who stands 2 feet away from him. Knocks down the mid-range.
Another mid-range. He's had at least 5 tonight.
Now we're on another big run. Yeah, Marty, for sure. I mean, he's been hitting a lot of those.
Probably 5 of those mid-ranges and then probably 5 more in the paint.
Jesus. What happened there? I'm not sure. All right. Foul called. I thought somebody got stepped on there, but I think they're all right, yeah.
Yeah, Matt, it's a 15-point lead. It still feels like a pretty intense game, though. Still got a couple more minutes until we enter that shoot clock phase of the game, which hopefully we keep it that way.
Yeah. You got to sink these. Bring it, cut the lead to 12.
And from what we've seen tonight, Elijah King, I'd say he's, I can't remember for sure, but he's around 50% for these free throws. So
yeah,
he's missed some.
It's one of the better
There you
shooters,
go, yeah.
but misses that one. Overall, though, for St. Joseph, one of the better shooters. There we go.
Coach Seagroves keeps calling the same play here, but
I mean, they're in 50 right now. Trying to break up this defense, I think. Cam Thomas. Yeah, he calls 50 again. They're trying to penetrate somewhere. Here we go. Oh,
Teardrop.
There
There we go.
well, Marty, that's 3 possessions in a row where we're saying, Jesus, this Husky defense looks pretty good, and then we kind of pull away at the end and get a nice jumper for 2 points. But if we can keep that up, this lead will keep expanding here. Here's Kyle down low for 2.
Damn.
Sinks it. Chevalier picks up another bucket.
That's what's been giving us a chance to get such a big lead here. It's just scoring points in the paint. And everybody's kind of hopping in the party and just scoring in the paint.
Caravan will keep the ball there. It's knocked out of bounds by the Huskies. Roseman's shot is no good. This one's slowly getting out of reach here. Time is winding down, but the lead is only getting bigger for MC. And they still have the ball here. They're on a hot streak. They've scored on the past handful of possessions.
And the Huskies haven't really shown a little bit, but not too much of any signs of going on a big scoring run. Kind of like that Caravan 9-0 run earlier.
One tipped out of bounds by Konechny. Pass intended for Kyle, but wasn't able to get to him in time. Here's Noah. He's going to inbound it. They're looking for Kyle again down low. Oh, they said he stepped on it. All right. Husky ball. Not going to phase the Caravan too much, though. Yeah, Mara, I'm interested to see, though, who else we can throw in here from the Caravan bench. They might be able to make an impact in the last couple of minutes we've got. As I say that, George Gray already checked in earlier, but he's going to get a couple more minutes right now. So we've gone 8 deep, which usually in games like this, it's around that number, maybe 7, 8, 9. The Huskies, I mean, still looking for a shot here on this side of the court. Marty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they've only scored 1 point in the quarter here.
Yeah,
Where they started.
Elijah King free throw.
Yeah. Well, there's 2.
Konechny's shown to be probably the biggest threat on the Husky offense tonight.
Yeah. He's a very well-rounded player. Let's see, I mean, he needs to stop right here. Kyle gets past him a little. Chevalier doesn't have the shot. Ball gonna stay on this end.
So yeah, let's keep the intensity up here. See if we can get a good bucket. I mean, it is a 16-point lead, but why not keep going?
Mister trying to drive to the hoop, picks up his dribble, finds George Gray. George finds Cam. Cam Thomas at the top of the key, pulls up for 2, doesn't get the shot. George Gray, though, offensive rebound, put back, no good either. Big pass here on a fast break.
Oh, goaltender.
You know what, I like it, though. Going for the block, it's Cam Thomas. I'm going to call goaltending on that one.
Good call by the ref. He knew it right away.
Great effort, though, by Cam.
Here the Huskies go with that 1-2-2 press again. The semi-aggressive. But there they go,
There
yeah.
we go. Steal, Elijah King on the fast break.
Oh,
Oof.
oh.
Not a great look there for the Huskies. We're under the 4-minute mark. Less than halfway to go in the 4th quarter, and the Huskies can't really be missing shots like that anymore.
But yeah, that 1-2-2 press, excuse me, they're smart with it because they're not too aggressive where it's an immediate fast break, but they also give themselves opportunity to make a play, get a steal, get a bucket. But on that last play, it was 2 missed easy shots. But that's why the score is what it is right now. So
Definitely, yeah. All right, well, when we come back, the Caravan trying to play off of this 14-point lead they have. Folks, I'd ask that you please take out your phone right now. You can scan this QR code. It'll take you over to our official student-produced news publication at Mount Carmel High School. You can check up on news, sports, opinion, and feature stories about our community. You can also head to mccaravan.org, catch up on all the latest news here going on at Mount Carmel. All right, folks, we're back from the break. 66 to 52 is your score. We've got 3 minutes and 48 seconds left to play here. Cam Thomas runs into traffic. Nick Shrewsbury, cross court pass to Noah. Huge pass, jumps up, grabs it. Look at this defense. I mean, they're well outside the arc. That's number 24 there for the Huskies, Ryder Place. Stepping well outside of that zone.
And one.
There we go.
There we go, Keith. Some more points in the paint. It's been the talk of the night, Matt.
Yeah, Marty talked about it, but Kyle's been playing great lately. Keith is right up there with him. Had a great performance last Sunday. Played Oaklawn at Evergreen Park High School for a nice little shootout. And then Tuesday as well with St. Francis. I mean, that guy's been on a roll. Tonight, just adding to that. Misses the free throws of the Huskies now. Shrewsbury goes for the dunk.
And one
Jeez.
dunk.
Tells him to count it. I don't know if I've ever seen. I thought he was just going for the layup, but went a little more aggressive on that one. Shrewsbury will head to the line. Made a couple earlier on in the night. Sinks it.
13-point lead, Matt. Here's that 1-2-2 press again, but just like that, we're back in transition.
Yeah, Mari, I've seen the Caravan in situations like this.
Another foul.
They can go one of three ways. You can completely lose your lead in what feels like a minute, and then all of a sudden there's 5 seconds left on the clock, and it's almost like you're fighting for overtime. Things can stay the way they are right now, or you can just keep scoring and dominate a little bit more, expand the lead. So we're hoping for the third option, but the Huskies, you never know. They had a couple of strings here, nothing too big though, where they went on some smaller runs, right? A couple of three-pointers, a couple of points in the paint, but we haven't seen anything too drastic just yet. Coming up on 3 minutes to go, the Caravan just broke 70 points there. 15-point lead, cut back down to 13 after that layup. Grant gives it into Can, this full court press in action. Kyle's open, crosses the line, he's going up for the layup. Doesn't get it. No, another opportunity
Steal.
there. Turnover. Noah.
And drew the foul. There we go.
Draw the foul, so it's only their fourth though, so he's not going to head to the free throw line, but Noah missed her now. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Now things might get a little more dead here, Hart. Loses it, corner three, nope, not there. He'll drive inside, looking for a mid-ranger.
He's been having a great night.
Marty, I don't understand it with the might be a rough time to bring it up with the whole offer situation Cam's got going on. It's hard to see him make plays like that and know that he could be getting better looks at places.
Yeah.
But yeah, wherever he goes, he's going to be great. That's for sure.
Nice pass from Grant.
Here's Cam again. The Huskies had a shot down on the other end. Cam responds with another layup. Elijah King looking to score again. Not going to get it, but he is fouled. Caravan are the first to hit 5.
It's minute 45 left. I mean, we gotta. If the Huskies gonna make it an attempt at a comeback, they gotta start shooting some threes. I don't know. And it's not like these free throw shooters are, plus 75% guys.
Yeah. They're making a decent amount, but there were a couple of missed ones. I think what really hurt the Huskies here was around the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. They had only really scored 1 or 2 points total in the quarter, so that's hard.
There's another 1 for 2 attempt from the free throw line from Elijah King.
Yeah, here comes Noah Mister driving down the lane. Nice layup. This last quarter has really been Noah and Cam just driving to the hoop. Layup doesn't go. Got to get this one if you want to keep the game alive. They don't, but they do secure an offensive rebound. Konechny. Oh, they don't get the call.
Oh, yeah.
For a second, I thought they were going to get that. Okay, Coach Seago's calling for 50 on defense. They will get the foul there. Keith picks up another one.
That's okay. That's a good foul. The opponent went up. Was that Elijah King went up strong? Keith went up strong. Doesn't matter.
All right. I mean, now you got to make both if you want to, even a chance at some sort of a comeback here.
See if Elijah King will make it another 1 for 2 trip at the free throw line.
Yeah. It's some mental game that is, at the line, but goes 1 for 2 back to back.
I think that's 5 trips, 1 for 2. Like, make the first, miss the second.
Been a couple, yeah. There's Cam Ken. Excuse me, driving to the hoop. That's awesome. Cam's done that, Noah's done that, Kyle's done that. Really all here in the fourth quarter. We are not shooting threes. The Huskies finally get one to drop after quite some time. 50 seconds remain. At some point here, just gonna have to dribble it out, but still a chance here for some guys to get some last second shots in, like right here with Kyle. Nice layup. 2 more points for number 11. Roseman down low, almost loses it. Here's King for 3. Miss. And Caravan have it. They might start fouling here. 1 more being a bonus. Or just dribble it out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that'll be it. Backcourt? Nope. Hey, that's a great win right there. 80 points, very consistent. Love to see it.
Yeah. I mean, incredible job. Fourth quarter just took control. Call back to it again, though. That 9-0 run was really where we just went off. And we've done that a couple of times in games. I think especially in the past month, around the time when Dylan got hurt, Kyle came in. We've been doing that a lot more often, but it's awesome. It's awesome. Great win tonight. Beating out of state, a non-conference team. And like I said before, that was a real test. What's going to happen in the next couple of weeks when we have to play teams that they're not really near us, distance-wise, of course, but basketball-wise too. Somebody that maybe we're not seeing every year. It's going to get interesting. You talk about seeing somebody every year, Mart. We got to talk about the 2 games we've got next week, the Leo Lions and the Brother Rice Crusaders. Those will be the next 2 games we've got on the schedule. CBN, CMG, we're streaming them here. So next Tuesday and Friday, stay tuned for those games. We're going to be streaming them. Marty, how are we going to close out the regular season?
I mean, let's come out with 2 more wins. I mean, both games are going to be at home. It's always nice to four games at home to finish the season. That's pretty cool. But let's use what we found here tonight, and I think that's consistency. We found consistency. I talked about it on Thursday. Let's find a groove and let's stick with it. We did that tonight.
Yeah.
We found that the paint was open. That's where we got all of our points. I'm very curious to see how many points Cam got. I think he got north of 30. I don't know. That was
Around there.
It was just bam, bam in the paint all day, in the mid range. That's our bread and butter, and that's what we need to stick with. We need to find that in every game. I mean, Leo's going to be a good test to see how far we can get with that bread and butter, but Brother Rice is going to be a good test to see is if we can make it work early on and stick it against a good opponent. So.
Leo is the quiz, Brother Rice is the test. That's the way we're looking at next week. I mean, two teams that truly we got to play, to the best of our abilities. We got to really come out with a very strong effort against these two these CCL teams. As always, it's been Matt Molloy, it's been Marty